what's right, making a difference and joining the fight. A brighter tomorrow you can make true. However you give, thank you. Whatever you give, thank you. Do more 24DE. Do more 24DE. From Spur Impact, thank you. From United Way, thank you. Do more 24DE. Do more 24DE. And because of you, this is Delaware's largest giving day.
Yes, it is Delaware's largest giving day. This is Do More 24 Delaware. And right now, I am excited. Mr. Delaware gives himself, Christopher Bruce, to bring on one of the partners with First Ascent. This is the president. John Himics is coming on here. So, how are you, sir? What's going on, man? How you feeling?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me, Chris.
Listen, I'm excited about this year's campaign as I am every year. It's such an inspiring campaign that brings all of Delaware and beyond together. And you guys are obviously a part of this campaign. It means something to you. What you guys are doing over there is really cool. You got a new space. There's a lot of new things happening. So talk to people if you can. Tell us a little bit about yourself and why the Do More 24 Delaware campaign is so important.
Oh, thank you, Chris. So
Yeah, man.
I'll start with I'm just super excited to be in Wilmington, be in Delaware, to see all the great things that are happening. Do More 24 is the largest giving day in Delaware, and it really does go out of its way to prove that Delawareans do support local organizations, they support nonprofits, they give individually. And that's something that the statistics locally doesn't always show. So it's really exciting to me when these sorts of events get put together, and the programs and everything you do, Chris, and Jen and Charlie at Spur Impact and United Way and everybody else comes together to coordinate and make something fantastic for Delaware. First Ascent Design is a digital marketing agency. We've been Wilmington born, Wilmington bred, and as Chris alluded to, we just purchased this wonderful building here on Market Street, which is why I have a beautiful blank wall behind me, and we're getting everything set up over time. But we are doubling down here in Delaware and in Wilmington because it is the place where Delaware has supported us. We've been able to support others around here, and it's just a wonderful place to be. It's a wonderful place to build a business, to live, and to get good work done. So I'm excited to see everything that happens this year. May we beat another record. I know Do More 24 has grown year after year, and I have no suspicion that it won't keep going.
Yeah, I mean, it is always fun to see the totals. And yeah, last year we did over $2.5 million. That is no
It's
small
amazing.
feat. It's an amazing number and an incredible kind of example of what's possible when we all come together. And you guys, so just so that people understand, you're on Market Street, but where are you? How can people find you?
Yeah, we're right across from Chancery Market, so we're at 1400 North Market, right before you would hit the creek. And we're putting up signs. We're making it a
Yeah.
little easier to make everybody be able to find us and come on by. But we are super excited. We spent a few years down at the other end of Market, and we're happy to be
Yeah.
able to call this end home.
Nice. That is awesome. Well, congrats on the new space and, expanding your roots, so to speak, here in the community. It's great to have you. And I know that Charlie, Jen, Tierra, and everybody with Spur Impact and United Way appreciate your partnership and your support. Why is Do More 24, from your perspective, so important? Why is it, one of those things that you guys make room for on your calendar, in your schedule? What is it about this campaign that really brings you in?
Mhm. It brings people together. It is not drowned out by everyone's busy lives towards year
Yeah.
end. It's not drowned out by the holidays. Giving Tuesday is fantastic, and I'll run campaigns there too. So I won't speak too ill of the time there. But this is something that's uniquely Delaware.
Yeah.
It's past those really busy times in people's lives where you might not really have the moment of attention needed to go and support the group that you want to support. And personally, I love the contests. I love that these
Yeah.
are interactive, that there are nonprofits that can say, hey, I'm a little bit smaller, so I can really focus on these two things, and nonprofits that might say, hey, we have a big donor base that we know we can engage. So we're going to run in this
Yeah.
particular direction. And those are the types of little strategic questions that are a lot of fun, because while Do More 24 does fit for every nonprofit, it has a couple different shapes and sizes, and it's able to adjust to how folks can use it the best.
Yeah, you kind of alluded to some of the, like the prize pools and the power hours and the contest elements there, the gaming that can be had. And that is why your dollars in this campaign go further, because giving a dollar could mean 10, it could mean 250, it could mean, $500. You don't know, because if it triggers one of these other prize pools, then that really is kind of exciting. And it's the reason why some people get up at 3 in the morning just to make a few donations,
Yep.
or, they kind of strategize, how do we leverage our base to kind of hit some of these. And it's
Mhm.
fun, it's a really nice way to engage your base in a meaningful way. I think we all do well as humans when we have some kind of sense of urgency,
Mhm.
and that we know it's got to happen between 6 p.m. to 6 p.m. on these, on this day essentially. And it makes it so that you can bring people together with something tangible. You can create your own fundraising pages. You can have little
Mhm.
contests, maybe in the office, where everybody's like, all right, I'm going to set up my own page. Who are you, setting a page up for? We'll see who can raise more money. And it just gives it something extra that you don't really get on other days. And when you see everybody getting together at once, it really amplifies it even further.
I think we thrive on a friendly sense of competition.
Yeah.
Some urgency, something time bound, something where you're trying to organize everybody together. We've all done, whether it's just little league in your early years or something much more recent than that. You've all done some friendly competition, and it's something that people really do rally behind. And if you have a small group of super excited, your audience of donors, your audience of supporters
Yeah.
is smaller but really engaged, take over that 3 a.m. hour.
Own it.
Get that bonus, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's something that can really rally the troops and make folks feel that you're not outgunned at Do More 24. You
Right.
can make something happen.
And you can go right to domore24delaware.org to learn about those power hours, to understand what those opportunities are. So if you haven't already, I encourage you to go to that website, domore24delaware.org, and read through the various contests that are available, because it is one of the parts of this campaign that makes it special. So don't miss out on those. You'll kick yourself if you're like, oh man, we could have gotten that. That would have been something we could have done. If you can't get it this year, don't worry about it. This is part of the campaign. It's part of what we do every year. So it's something that maybe next year you say, oh, we're going to hit this a little differently. And that's okay. It's all good, because we understand that, yes, we're donating on this day. This is a 1 day a year campaign. But all you causes out there, all those nonprofits, the 600 or so that we help support for this campaign, you're 365 day a year missions. You're working every single day, and the money we raise today, the awareness we create and generate through this campaign, is going to help fuel those missions forward throughout the year. But every year, we're coming back. We're going to do what we can to make sure that all these nonprofits have an opportunity to share their mission, to raise money, to generate awareness in a way that maybe they couldn't otherwise. And that is one of the things, one of many beautiful things about this campaign.
Absolutely. And one of my personal um, ethos, stories, philosophies for nonprofits is that storytelling is so
Yeah.
uniquely important, that marketing is part of your mission. It's part of mission delivery,
Yeah.
and being able to tell your story is a matter of survival, and
Mm.
that probably gives a number of our nonprofit friends a little bit of a heart palpitation, because they know how full their to-do lists are, and
Yeah.
how do you incorporate story or marketing or these extra pieces. And a big part of what we try to do is make it so it's not extra. You're already
Yeah.
talking to these wonderful human beings. You're already serving your stakeholders. Nonprofits fill the gaps that government and business and various other organizations
Absolutely.
just don't fill. So you have a story. You're there for a purpose. We don't have to make anything up. We just have to listen and then tell it. So I'm always super excited to give nonprofits any boost, any support, any way to jump in and capture the stories that are already happening. You barely have to find them; you just have to capture them.
Yeah, the stories are there, and I genuinely believe this, and I know you will as well. But quite simply, the best stories win. So
Mhm.
it's so critical, it's so important that you really tell your story, and sometimes you need a little help understanding what that is, and that's okay. That's why there's groups like First Ascent, like King Creative,
Mhm.
and others that
Absolutely.
we live in that space. It's all about telling great stories. And for those out there that are maybe pushed that off, I would highly encourage you to double down on figuring that out. It's so important that
Mhm.
it will move everything you have going forward in a way that's more purposeful, more driven, more meaningful than it has before. If you're not telling your story, you're really missing an opportunity to do great things for your organization.
Yeah, and if you think, "Oh, if people only knew X, Y, and Z,"
Yeah,
if folks only talked to this person that we talked to
right.
last week, right? If
Yeah,
those thoughts cross your mind, talk to Chris, talk to us. There's various
absolutely.
other organizations that you'll hear from today, that can help make that as you said, a 365-day a year thing, and not just a
Absolutely.
one day, one donor giving day a year thing.
Yeah, and don't worry about, oh, well, who's gonna care? I trust
Oh,
me,
I
I
guarantee.
promise you, there are
Mhm,
people out there that care about your story. Every story deserves to be told, and there is an
mhm.
audience for every story. You just got to tell it, and that's part of the work. I mean, honestly, John, you and I should collaborate on some things. I'd love to follow up on that. And there's
Absolutely.
I love to collaborate, and I think as a community, that's what Do More 24 is about. It's like the ultimate community collaboration. So I think that's a beautiful thing. It's one of the things that I love about this campaign is that we're all coming together, showing what humanity can do when we're all
Mhm.
aligned. What a beautiful example that is. If we
Yep.
could translate that into other parts of our lives, here's a boy can dream, I guess, right?
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Oh my goodness. Well, listen, I have hope. Hopefully you do too. And I
Mhm.
think this campaign shows that there is hope, right? There is hope for a brighter tomorrow. And with all of you, we can make it happen. This little song that we have really is the spirit of that. It's all about us coming together. And it really is that simple. Because of you, this is Delaware's largest giving day, and we love to tell that story. John, we're excited to have you be a part of it as always. Stay awesome. You know where we're going to be. We're right here at the Chancery Market all throughout this campaign, telling those stories, keeping up with the totals, and sharing the good work that everybody's doing. So I appreciate everything you guys are doing. So thank you from Spur Impact. Thank you from United Way. Thank you from myself and all of the nonprofits because it takes all of us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. Thank you, all the donors, all the folks engaged today, individuals working in a nonprofit, leading a nonprofit,
Yeah.
or just volunteering, spending your time and making the world a little bit better. Thank you for everything that you do. Sorry that I wasn't able to make it fully in person, but thank you so much, Chris, for this opportunity to
Yeah.
be a sponsor, take advantage of this, and have a good moment with the state of Delaware. So have a great Do
Absolutely.
More 24.
We will. And real quick before I let you go, how do people find you? How do they follow you on social? What's the best way to contact you if they want to kind of reach out and learn what you guys can help them do?
Thank you so much. We go web is probably the easiest at firstascentdesign.com. That's ascent as in going up, First Ascent Design. And my email is just john at firstascentdesign.com. And you can find me there. You can also find me on LinkedIn under John Himics, Himics. There's not a ton of Himicses, so I'm easy to find. But we would love to be connected with anybody.
All right. Fantastic. Thank you so much again for that. We're going to keep this thing rolling. Of course, all the details on Delaware's largest giving day right there at do more24delaware.org. John, we got to keep this party rolling. You have a wonderful day. I will talk to you later. Everybody else, stay awesome. Stay tuned. This is Do More 24 Delaware, Delaware's largest giving day. All right.
The spirit of giving and doing what's right, making a difference and joining the fight. A brighter tomorrow you can make true.